Hi YouTube, it's Lena, and I'm here today with my 100 Colorful Empties update. I finished 10 products this month, which is really good and really needed because I've only finished 44 so far this year. So we're at the halfway point. That's very close to halfway, but some of these items I need to get a move on or I'm not gonna finish them. So first stuff that I finished the Sassy and Chic lip gloss. There is a little bit in the bottom, but I can't get to it. And this is like 3.5 years old anyway, so it's about time to go. I literally finished this just the other day. It's the e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer in Fair, so that is done. The Sassy and Chic was from the red category. That was from the black category. This is the Murad Invisiblur Perfecting Shield. This is from the purple category. I finished the Olay Regenerist Micro Sculpting Cream. This was from the red category. I finished the Marcel eyeliner in Mulberry. This was from the purple category. And that makes me so happy. I finished the Body Shop Body Butter in Blueberry. This is from the blue category. Finished the Nivea In Shower Body Lotion. This is also from the blue category. I forgot to show this a lot, but this is the Juice Beauty Hydrating Mist. This is from the green category. Another thing that I literally forgot to show nearly every time, but this is the e.l.f. Mint Lip Exfoliator. This is from the green category. And finally, I have the Beauty Protector in Oil. This is from the orange category. So I'm going to show you everything I have left that I'm actually working on. I don't show every single thing because personally, I think that would be kind of boring to be like, hey, this is this, I didn't work on it. Hey, this is this, I didn't work on it. So I show what I'm working on, which is why some new things come in. And honestly, it's probably why I occasionally forget things, but it's okay. So I'm currently working on 3 things from the white category. I'm working on this Avon Footworks foot mask again because I realized in like one use it moves. So I could probably finish this month if I actually bother to work on it. But I went from there to there, so I only have like half of it left, but that's probably like 6 uses. So I need to just use it and be done with it. This is the Estee Edit Radiance Activator. They discontinued this line because it didn't work out for them. So, you know, too bad for them. But this is something that pumps up, by the way. Last month I was here, now I'm here. There can't be much left that can actually pump up, so this will definitely be done this month. And we have the LA Colors Jumbo Eye Pencil in Seashells. I don't think I used this month except for like once or twice. So there's no measurable progress. So next is the gray category. I'm only working on one thing from this category right now. There is no movement on this right now, but because another mask is on its very much last legs, next month there should be, so that's why I'm showing this. But this is the Dollar Tree charcoal face mask. Right now I am right here, so this is one that moves fairly quickly once you use it as well, so I should be able to finish that in a couple months once I get to it. I'm always thinking about putting the Hard Candy matte lipstick and Dahlia back in here. It was in the gray category as well because it only had like a little bit left and that would be one lip product done. I'm gonna think about that and maybe I'll pull it out over the month and see if I can finish it. Next is the black category. I have the Milani Priming Shield Face Primer. This is the mattifying one, although it doesn't leave me very matte. Last month I was about here, now I am about here. I need to find a better way to mark this because the nail polish is too thick, but obviously it's black and I have a black Sharpie. So while I can look at it and see my mark right now, it's not very visible and I have to look really hard. I have the Soup and Glory face powder, and this is almost done. Like, this is ridiculously almost done. Bam, baby. You can barely see any in there. This will take me like a week. So that'll be done soon. And then I can move on to the powder in a different project now, because this is the last powder I had in this project. I have the NYX Dark Circle Corrector in Light. Unfortunately, this does not work well with the other concealer I have in here, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do. But There's a very deep well in there currently. Hopefully I can get this done by the end of the year. I have my e.l.f. brow kit in medium? Yeah, you're in medium. That is what that looks like. By the way, my goal for this is to finish the wax and just get as far as I can on the brow powder. I will be still keeping the brow powder at the end of the year, although I might depot it because, you know, this is a lot of packaging for what would just be a powder. But I would like to keep the powder because it's actually pretty decent. And finally, for the black category, I did not mark this. Hold up. Next is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. This is the last product for the black category. Last month I was here, this month I'm here. I have to mix this, so I can't get very far in it. Plus I've been testing out new foundations, blah blah blah. So I haven't gotten very far, but hopefully I can start making more progress. I need to make more progress because I want that out of my life because I don't like it. All right, next is the pink category. I'm gonna go ahead and go over this now. I'm taking the Savvy by DB blush out. I've gotten to where I cannot freaking stand this thing. And that's sad because it's actually a really good blush. But for panning purposes, this has done nothing but piss me off. This is pretty darn pigmented. I can only like tap my brush in here, but you guys have been with me on the struggle on this. So I'm replacing it with a different pink blush. I will never pan a full-size blush again. I know I've said that a million times, but despite what this looks like, I have hit pan on it before, but when I depotted it, I had to repress it. This is the Physicians Formula Nude Wear Blush. So I'm replacing the Savvy by DB with this. If I hit good pan on this by end of the year, it'll be fine. I know I can hit pan on this because it is a lot lighter. I can go on with a much heavier hand. So I am not nearly as concerned about that. Plus it is actually a more expensive blush. So there's that too. So we're replacing that. I need to actually move that Savvy blush out of that Z palette and into a different one because I can't stand to look at it right now. It is just aggravated me to no end. This blush, on the other hand, is going great and I will be done with it by the end of the month, I'm pretty sure. This is the Maybelline Dream Bouncy Blush in Orchid Hush, not Soft Orchid. I had torn into that. So yeah, actually, I do it with this right here lately. It's what I use to measure this thing, actually, because it has little holes in the bottom, so I shove this up in there. I scrape a little bit out and then put it on my fingers, warm it up, and then massage it in that way. But I can sanitize this. So that is, like, the way I used to put this on was that I would rub it on my cheeks. But it's gone flat from doing that, so I can't do that anymore. I don't like that thing. It looks pretty on the skin once you warm it up and work with it, but it is such a fuss. So because I have finished the Sassy and Chic lip gloss, which I was also kind of using as a lip balm, I have moved on to this, which you haven't seen since I introduced it. This is the Smith Strawberry Lip Balm. And this is what it looks like currently. I had the pan in it before, but I've been working on, I think, this side. So hopefully we will see more pan soon. This was something I threw in last month for something else, but I no longer remember. This is the Rouge 21, etc. exclamation mark perfume. By the way, this smells like grapefruit. Like that's its main note. I actually had to look it up because I just knew it smelled fruity, but apparently it's grapefruit. So that is where it is. It's gonna look wrong right now because I'm having to tilt it forward. But I'm not gonna get a lot of visible progress because it bows out before it goes back in. So yeah, using that. I used this month, but I don't know if I marked it wrong last month or what, but when I shined a light in it, it was actually like above the mark I made, which was weird, so I decided to just not mark this month. This is the Bare Minerals Marvelous Moxie Lip Gloss in Birthday Babe. By the way, they do still sell these, but they're called something different now. I can't remember what it was, but they do still sell these glosses. They just changed the name and took out a few colors, I think, but yeah. These are still available, which is nice. I swear I used this last month, but when I tried to make a measurable progress, there wasn't any, so I'm not even going to talk much about that. And finally, for the pink category of stuff that I'm using, This is the Frat Boy blush from the Balm. And that is what that looks like right there. I think the pan has gotten a little bit bigger sometimes when I remember to. I also use this in my crease with whatever else I'm using. I'm just trying to get it used up. Let's see, for red, I don't think I'm using anything in the category but something that I'm about to use because I did finish that other lotion. I'm gonna start using this soon after I finish the one in my Project 20 pan. This is the Bath & Body Works Sun Crisp Apple Harvest. It's the Shea, Ultra Shea body cream. I love anything that smells like apples. It's awesome. So that's it for red. I don't know what it is about. Well, for one thing, red has like 3 body lotions in it that I can only work on one at a time. That's part of the problem with that category. And I'm working on a different red lipstick right now that I'm more concerned about going bad quicker because it is natural ingredients, so yeah. But I have finished 3 things in this category, so that's something. Purple. Okay, this was the in progress on my Marcel eyeliner, in case you were curious. Blah, blah. Okay, so my Jordana Easy Liner, I will be done with this at the end of the month. That is the card progress right there. And I can roll this up and show it to you. Itty bitty nub left, so that should be done relatively soon. I actually wear it with the MAC lipstick, which actually have some progress on, which is nice. So much other crap that I use just does not have progress, and I don't know why, because I totally use it. I don't know how well you can see it because it's got lipstick on it, but there's actually like a millimeter of progress, which for a MAC lipstick is actually something. But this is what it looks like. I'm seriously thinking about applying this with a lip brush, because for whatever reason, I go through stuff faster when I use it with a lip brush. Same with this sucker. I wore this for a week straight. I was in a lot of videos, but I barely made any progress on it, and I thought that I would go through this pretty fast. It's the NYX High Voltage Lipstick in, what color are you? I don't remember. Playdate. That is what she looks like right there. Which it has actually gone down into the tube a little bit, which is something. However, don't let that fool you. Because there is a little bit of progress, but I just thought it would be more. It's like I said, I legit used that stupid thing for a week straight, and it barely moved, and it made me mad, and I wanted to throw it at something. Let's see, I think the only other thing that I'm currently about to start using in here is this Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer. And this is the concealer that doesn't work well with the dark circle corrector, so I'm gonna have to figure out something there. I don't know exactly where I am in this because this packaging is opaque, but when I tap it up here, it feels hollow compared to down here. So I honestly think it's about right there. I don't know. But I can only use a little bit of that at a time, so it's gonna last me a while no matter how low it is. Blue, where's my blue? Okay, I put this on top of something else to make sure I showed it. I've started using the Balm Desert because it is the time of year that I would be more likely to wear it. I mean, it still looks basically new. No, it doesn't look new, it looks dirty, but the product itself doesn't look super used. I can definitely use this in my crease though, so I'm not too worried about that. I mean, I'm worried about all of it, but you know what I mean. Let's see, I've decided to start using this as a regular hair lotion type thing, even though I don't blow dry my hair. This is the Marc Anthony Nourishing Argan Oil of Morocco Perfect Blow Dry Smoothing Cream. But it does smooth out flyaways even if you don't blow dry your hair. So I've already been using it a little bit. I went from there to there, but I think I can finish this in the next month, so I'm not too concerned about that. You know, I really thought after the first month that I wasn't going to get through this year, but I'm probably actually going to get pretty close if I don't actually get through it. This is the Aveda Brilliant Damage Control Spray. I actually went through a good bit of it this month in comparison, as you can see right there, but I am just about halfway through it, and we are at the halfway point of the year. So I think I have at least a good shot at finishing this now. Is that the only blue things? Yeah, because I haven't really been messing with the two eyeliners, although I need to, or I'm not going to finish both of them. Green category. Because I finally finished the final mini moisturizer, I can now get started on this. This is the Ladykin Fresh Il Maju Farm Broccoli Super Brightening Cream. We are starting right there. It's going to take me a couple months to get through this, but I'm happy to actually get to it, because now I finished all the damn minis that were in here. I apparently just decided to put like all of them, except not, because I still have a ton. Anyways, the Revlon Color Stay eyeliner in Jade has become my primary top lid eyeliner, so I've went through a crap ton of it. Plus one day I used it as a eye base, and it was actually really pretty, so I might do that again. This is the eyeliner I have to warm up on my hand before I can use it, because it is fairly dry. It has also come loose from the bottom, so I have to be really careful with it. I'm really excited about this one, guys. That is all I have left. It's so awesome. I've never seen one look like this before. So this is my Queen Helene Mint Julep mask, by the way, but once I do finish this month, I will be going to the charcoal one. But I'm so excited. This isn't even like worth a ton of money or anything like that either, and I love this mask, so eventually I will repurchase it, although I will purchase the tube, not the giant tub. But I've been working on this for 1.5 years, like straight. And the last green thing I have is the Curel. I thought I might get through this month because I knew I was going to finish the Nivea. I can't use this as a wet skin moisturizer. I use this to shave my legs with. So yeah, it's gonna take me probably another 2 months to finish it, but that's okay. So I was there, now I'm there. I know I'm gonna finish this year as long as I keep shaving my legs with it, which I will. It's just nice as a shave cream. I just wouldn't buy it for that again. But yeah, working on it, getting there. 2 more categories left, guys. And I don't have a lot left in these categories. These categories I've done very well with so far. First is orange. I'm only using 2 things from this, and I forgot to show this last month, I think. But this is my NOHJ Centella Skin Calming Gel. I use this as an essence. So last month I was here, and now I'm like all the way down to here. I will definitely finish this month. This should be no problem. The other product I have that I at least need to get really started working on is this NYX Glide On pencil in Glitzy Gold. This is starting to dry up, and I can tell because it's actually coming loose from the wood. Once I sharpened it, the product actually got pretty creamy again, so you know, I need to really start working on that. And lastly, we have the yellow category, of which I'm only working on like 2 things from right now too. First is the color tattoo from Maybelline in Barely Branded. Chugging along on this. Once I finish this, because I mix this in with my moisturizer, I have a cream highlighter that I can then start mixing in with, not my moisturizer, my foundation. I'm trying to work on from a different project that I've been using as a cream highlight, but then I can start mixing in with my foundation, and then I'm going to start using this as a cream highlight as well to help me get through it a little bit faster, because this is really pretty as a cream highlight. I've just decided to work on too many damn cream highlights this year. It's because I have a lot of them, and I don't really like, I like solid cream highlights. I don't like liquid highlights, so I've been working on too many liquid highlights this year. And bronzer I put in the yellow category because of the packaging. The pan has definitely gotten bigger. It's a little bitty pan, sure, but I'm hoping that this will start to expand a lot and I can still finish it by the end of the year, or at least get really close. Like if I just have the outer ring by the end of the year, I'm not gonna be mad, I swear. Because I started this from basically new. And I should have picked a bronzer, because I like the idea of finishing at least 1 bronzer a year. I should have picked a bronzer that was closer to being used, because that had barely been used. So that's it. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it, especially when you're sticking with me for these long, kind of ramblier videos. And hopefully I will see you later. Bye!